Hey everybody, it's Glidercat. It's time to play. We're back in Dyson Sphere Program. We are rocking and we are rolling. Let's see. Last episode, we set up our, what was it? Charged graphite production. Let's head over here. We're going to hop over the lake here. Boom. Whoops. Let's see. Yes, we now have energetic, I should call it, energetic graphite. Let's take a look at our tech tree. We're just about done with our last research item here. And as is customary, I think I'm going to send my mecha over here to chew on some coal while we do that. And we've been using this to just kind of fuel him up. Won't need to do that for long. We did set up some automatic charger wireless charging towers over here. We'll try that out a little bit later when he runs out of power. But for now, it's just a convenient way to fill up the fuel tanks while we look at the tech tree, have him chew on some coal. All right, let me escape. No, he's still going. All right, back to the tech tree. We want to do the energy matrix, and we're close. We just got to finish this plasma extract refining. We're at 92% completion, and then we're going to pick the energy matrix. I guess we'll just wait for that. Let me hop out of this because I don't want to put anything in the research queue ahead of that. Let's take a look at our inventory. We want to grab some more electromagnetic matrices. Looks like all of our labs are busy. That is what we like to see. I'm going to just grab one stack of these. Let's go to our mecha and get rid of some of this plant material. And we can give him the coal that he just mined. Starting to fill up on inventory. All right. So what do we want to do next? We have... Okay, there we go. You can now extract crude oil resources. In addition to using its energy, you can also refine it into various chemical products. Very cool. Back to the tech tree. Energy matrix. Let's get that activated. We want to be able to produce these energy matrices or matrices because they're an ingredient for so much more of the tech tree that we want to clear. All right, one of 5 basic source codes that keep the center brain simulating. The emergence of the energy matrix has largely promoted the further development of technology. Okay, cool. I wonder if we feed these into the brain there. All right, let's see what else we've got. We're going to have these energy matrices pretty soon. I don't want to pick anything off the tech tree until we have that automated. Chemical engineering we can do. That only takes 200. Let's go ahead and queue that up. Deuterium, we'll wait till we have that automated again. This is 800. Let's go ahead and queue that up. Large-scale integrated circuit devices are very good at processing data and managing the procedure. Queue that up. And we can always cancel these out, I believe, if we want to do something earlier. Holding off on the ones that require energy matrices. Hold off on that. This guy gets us the foundations, so we can build more effectively over the water surface. We want to fill that in. It takes 400. We've got tons. Let's go ahead and queue that up. And that takes energy, and that takes energy. So that's that tech tree. Let's take a look at the upgrades for our mecha. Haven't been doing a whole lot on this yet. Okay, able to view the vein reserves in the whole planetary system. That might not be bad. We may come up against needing some resources we don't currently have on the planet, and we need to look elsewhere. Again, it just takes our electromagnetic matrices, and we've got tons of those. Let's queue it up. Mecha core, we'll wait on that one. Okay, this one we need the drill motors. The electric motors. We can handcraft those, but we probably should start setting out to automate those too. Maybe right after we do the the energy matrices, we come back and do these drills. We do these electric motors. Sorry about that. Inventory capacity, that's not a bad one, but we need the steel. That's another thing that's on our list to automate. I'll hold off on that. This requires the energy matrix, so we'll skip past that. And then the energy circuit. So this is interesting. Okay. This is a one-time deal. We're producing this. We can mine that pretty easy, and we can get this. What does it give us? Increases the recovery speed of the mecha core energy. This is one we can probably knock out of the way. Why don't we queue this up? I kind of wish this one was more towards the beginning, but this will be easy. So I'm going to put that in the queue. That's not going to be hard for us at all. Drive engine, that's unlocked. Now, why are these not? These don't look like they have the color coding of something that's available for us to research. Okay, oh, requires the mecha core level 2. Is that the very top thing? Yeah, yeah. All right, well, we'll get to that. Looks like these have requirements too. Mecha core level 2, we'll get to that later. Not sure about solar sail. Need some more stuff before we can research those. Vertical construction. We'll wait till we have the energy matrices automated for that. And the last one we could do if we wanted was this, and we'll wait on that too. All right, so we've got 5 researches queued up. Our research is moving along here. Let's see. Let's take a look at our inventory. Everything looks good. I'm tempted to drop a storage down just to unload some of this unnecessary stuff I've got on hand. Why don't we do that? And why don't I put it... I'm going to put it somewhere obvious. Like right out in the middle of... kind of sticking out like a sore thumb so we can find it when we need it. I'm just going to clear out some of the stuff that I don't think we need right now. Stone... can maybe get rid of some of these. Keep a stack of each. We can come back and fetch this stuff if we need it. We've got some organic crystal. Looks interesting. I'm going to clear that out. We've got a storage tank. We'll keep that on hand. We've got more stone ore that can go. Silicon ore. We don't know what we're using that for just yet. We'll get rid of it. We've got magnets we don't need. Coils we don't need. We got our first, we got solar panels. We got to think about doing those. And so that cleans things up quite a bit. Actually, maybe I will keep, well, yeah, we'll keep 2 stacks of this just because we seem to use a lot of that. All right, we are now researching our energy matrix, and that's the one I am super interested in automating. Let's take a look and see, can we see what it takes to construct those? I'm going to go into the tech tree. We automated the energetic graphite. That was part of it. What was the other ingredient we need for that, for those energy matrices? It's down here. Let's see if it tells us. Yeah, now what the heck is that thing? Let me see if I have it, if I can construct that already. If not, I got to hunt in the tree again. So in components, I don't see anything that looks like that. This looks pretty cool. Shoot. We're going to have to hunt in the text tree. Unfortunately. Shoot. Yeah, I don't know what that is. And the thing I'm talking about, just so you know, is this that second ingredient right next to the energetic graphite that's needed for the construction of these things. Let's look and see if we can figure out how that is unlocked. Maybe we'll start from the bottom here. It's going to be something we don't have researched yet, or that we... It's not, it shouldn't be past that, right? Superconductors. That we can actually do. We could queue that up. Why don't we do it? High strength material. Ooh, check it out. We got our new guy here. Structure matrix. Deuterium. Research complete on that. That is queued up. High speed assembling process. That looks like something we're going to want to do. Okay, I'm looking for that one ingredient. It's not here. And it wouldn't be something we've already completed. So it's got to be something that we haven't researched yet, because I don't see a way of building it. The only other possibility is if an upgraded assembler or something builds it, but that's our iron. Go ahead and skip ahead in the video if this is driving you crazy. But I got to find that ingredient. And it's that one that looks like a planet rotating around a sun. I'm looking for to see it unlocked up in this area under one of these things, but I don't see it, of course. It's somewhere probably right in front of me. But it's just important because we need to make these energy matrices, and we're going to need to make a ton of them. So I want to make sure I'm automating the ingredients. I got the energetic graphite automated. Got to find the other ingredient. Just don't see it. Information matrix, that's another one down the road. But I'm probably going right by it, but I don't see it. Just like last time. All right, I'm going to do a little jump cut here. I got to find this. So I will be right back when I find it, and I'll show you where it was. Here we go. Okay, we're back. I figured it out. It's not actually in the tech tree. Just now, we completed our research for the energy matrix itself. So I went into the crafting menu here, or the replicator, and I look under energy matrix, and there's our little symbol. But now I can actually hover over it when I select it. And I can see that this is actually hydrogen. It's a material and a fuel, so it is something that we have to craft. And it looks like there's 4 different recipes below. Let's see if I click on it, if it'll let me pick a different recipe. It looks like refined oil plus hydrogen. I'm not sure I understand all of this just yet. But these look like different recipes to make it happen. Ooh. Let's see. It looks like if we take oil, we can turn that into refined oil plus one little unit of hydrogen. Or we can take what looks like ice. Of course, I can't get up there to hover on it. It won't let me do it. That'll spit out 1 unit of hydrogen and whatever that grid is. I can't tell. And then it looks like we can use refined oil plus hydrogen to get the energetic graphite and 3 atoms or 3 units of hydrogen out of that. Or we can use whatever that thing is. So I think it's going to have to do with the oil processing. So maybe that's something we want to get going here. Let's see what it says here. Oil extraction facility. When plasma is used to extract oil from the crude oil seep, the extraction speed will be different for different crude oil seep. Okay. So that's going to get us oil. Boy, it takes a bunch of ingredients to even build this thing. Oil refinery. The extracted crude oil is further refined to obtain refined oil and hydrogen. So that finally is how we're going to go about getting our hydrogen. Looks like both these things need the steel beams. Why don't we set out to automate some of that? Let's find a fresh resource of iron. I think that's what that's going to take. Let's just check the recipe real quick. Steel beams. Yeah, it just takes iron ingots. So why don't we set up a separate production line for that? And we could probably leverage our planetary view. Let's give it a shot. Click on the thumbnail down here. I can see where we're at. Is there any additional iron mine that's close and convenient? Now, I'm noticing we don't have oil nearby, but there is oil and there is iron right next to each other over here. It might make a lot of sense to set up our oil production up this way. We can do our steel beams and then build our oil wells up this way. So why don't we give that a shot? We will start building a remote factory. I think we're heading in the right direction. Boy, the walking is a little bit slow. Let's check our buddy's fuel tank here. He should be pretty darn good. 33. He's fully charged. He's only got 33 fuel on him. We're going to have to pick up some fuel on the way. Let's see if there's some backed up here in our miner. I might swipe that. Take 50 out of there. We will harvest some of this stuff as we go. Can use some of this as fuel. And we're just going to head back to where that other steel mine is, or iron ore deposit. Grab some of these trees while we're at it, and we'll fill up the fuel tank. There's our crude oil up in the left, or one of them. Got some copper ahead. All right, let's take a look and see if we can't pop some logs in. This plant material. And then we've got some more logs. They won't fit, but we'll save those for later. Let's keep heading north here, or in this direction. All right, there's our oil. There's a nice new setup for iron. We do got to clear out some of these trees. I'm going to do a quick jump cut. I'm going to collect some of this wood, and then we'll be right back. All right, we're back. I just cleared out the area of some trees so we have room to build. Let's get started with our steel production. So we'll start with a mining machine. And here's our, water pump. I don't know that I've seen that yet. Facility used to directly extract liquid resources. Okay, I wonder if this can be coal as well. Can collect sulfuric acid from the sulfuric acid ocean. And there's the oil extractor. All right, cool. All right, let's, oh no, let's hope we have enough resource. I brought enough to build this guy. Looks like I'm missing copper. Let's see if I can build a couple of these guys. Not sure how many I need. Lack of material. I need actual iron. Let's see. I actually need iron ore, so let's just go harvest some here. else we need while he's mining. Just want one. There it goes. Okay, that's going to get us what we need. I'll get him off of the mine, off of the ore for a second. We're going to need power as well. I think I have some of that with me. Let's go ahead and drop the miner. How about... That looks good to me. And power. Let's do some turbines. We've got 4 on us. That'll get us started. Off that goes. Now we want to smelt this into bars or ingots. Let's see if I brought a smelter. I didn't. Can I craft one? Looks like I can. We'll wait for that to craft up. And there we go. Let's put this guy pretty close here. Leave a little room in case we want to fork that belt. Some time down the road. Let's get this connected up. May need to move that smelter. It may be a little bit out of the way. Let's go for the fast into here. Oh, that's not bad. Looked like it worked. I'm going to go for another turbine. Put that right next to him here. Or we can go a little further. How about that? Let's pick our recipe. Let's first double check on the steel beam recipe. Make sure we don't miss this. It needs, looks just like iron ingots, right? And these are made also in a smelter. So we're going to need another smelter, but let's set the recipe on this guy to iron ingots so he can start doing his thing. And then we need another smelter. Let's craft one of those up if we can. Hopefully we've got the resource. There is copper nearby if we need to go get some. Where are we? Storage. One more smelter. Boom. Looks like we're going to be good on that. Let's drop this guy down. And belt. Boom to boom. Collides with another object. Okay. Okay, I see there's power issues. I see. I'm on top of that. It's just too close. Let's see. Do we have another? We do. Let's pop this guy right there. All right, so now we got our smelter. Let's set the recipe on him to steel. And we got to unload from our first smelter. Boom to boom. There we go. And this smelter is working away on steel. So we have some of that automated. We're going to use that to build our oil extractor here. Let's see where that was. Okay, oil refinery. The extracted oil is refined. Okay, that's too far along. We need gathering. And it's the oil extractor. Now, this guy needs a bunch of stuff. Probably going to regret getting rid of that stone. Because I think there's stone here and circuits. Let's take a look at our inventory. Or better yet, the crafting menu. Then we can really look at the what's needed here for the oil extractor. 12 steel beams. That's the only one that's in red. So let's go grab those right out of here. Oops. I guess we got to pipe those to storage. I don't see... Oh, no, there we go. Let's see if it lets us build it now. Produce one of those. Looks like it's going to let us. Those are the stone. We must have had some on us. Yeah, there's some there. Let's see, while that's crafting, we could grab a couple somethings here. Just grab some of these little nuggets hanging around here. Got a little titanium out of that one. All right. Back to extraction. Oil extractor. Ooh, cool looking. Nice. All right. I'm not sure how we want this oriented. Let's... We got some room up that way. I'll have to clear out the trees, but let's do it this way. And that guy's going to need power. We've got, what, one more turbine. So let's go ahead and use it. Right there. It says it still needs power, so it may not have connected. Or else it's just using a ton. And no power. Let's take that one up. And let's instead use a Tesla tower. That has a little bit bigger range. That should do us. No? All right, they're insufficient power supply. Okay, so this guy really takes up the power. Let's go ahead and extend our little array of power with our last turbine here. At least get that power on the network. Our power overlay is showing that there's problems. We don't have quite enough. Yeah, that oil turbine, boy, that thing really chews up the power. But we're getting our oil. Now we got to figure out how to pipe it and do all that. Let's take a look at the refiner and see what it says. Okay, the extracted crude oil is further refined to obtain refined oil and hydrogen. We definitely need that hydrogen. I have to see how to transport that. Now I wonder. Let's see, where's that like containerizer guy? Thermal power station. Solar panels. It's only going to work in the daytime. We don't have the batteries yet. Let's see. Mining machine. I don't see it. So we may not have researched it yet. I thought there was a way to transfer liquids on conveyor belts, but maybe we didn't get that research yet. For now, I see our research has stopped. We need to go fetch some of these electromagnetic matrices. So let's head back down. It's a little dark here. Spin the camera here so we can see where we're headed. I might steal a little bit of coal on the way. Just to power up the mecha. How's he doing? Get rid of these plants. This burned pretty quick. So he's got a full fuel tank. Oops. Oh, I threw over some water there. Let's head over to our electromagnetic matrices. And grab a few more of these. We've got a lot of research queued up that uses these. We want to keep that moving forward. Cool. So we've got our initial oil production up, but we need a way to move it around or transport the oil, and then we need a way to extract that hydrogen. So once we drop the oil refinery, let's take a look at that guy. We can build. Let's see if we can build that now. We're going to need steel beams, so we'll have to retrieve more of those. Then it looks like we can get the refinery. We'll have to find out how we extract out that hydrogen. And the hydrogen plus that energetic graphite that we're already making, that'll get us the energy matrices, and we need a ton of those for the research tree. Cool. All right, well, let's end this episode here. Apologize for the difficulty finding things in the tech tree. It turns out that the hydrogen's not in the tech tree. We're going to get that from the oil. Anyway, hope you're enjoying the content. I love the game. I think it's great so far. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you like this video, do give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. I'd appreciate that. Helps the small channel grow. And for now, we'll wrap it up here. And this is Glidercat saying thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.